I'm going to list out the outline that we put together for our monthly emails to investors in our deals. And just before I go through the outline of what should be included, a little bit of context. A major complaint that accredited investors have when investing in a deal, a real estate deal, is that there's lack of communication, because real estate investors tend to get caught up in the deal and having the deal perform, which is the most important thing. But it's also important to communicate along the way so that at the end of the deal, when it is successful, the investors want to invest with you again. And at our conference in Denver last February, I remember an accredited investor who was doing a presentation, and he said it was a great investment, but I didn't hear from the group for like 3-4 months at a time. And at the end, we made a lot of money, but I would never invest with them again. Remember that? Remember when Jeremy Roll said that? And so I had already been doing monthly emails to investors on all the deals, and Theo helps out with that too. And so we've been tag teaming this now, and so this is a great topic for us to talk about. And so that's the reason why we do monthly emails. It's not typical. It's more typical to do quarterly reports. But it's nice to be in front of investors, letting them know what's going on at the property. And sometimes it's not a whole lot, because real estate should be ideally real estate is boring. That's the ideal, because if real estate's boring, then time is on our side, paying down the mortgage, ideally increasing the value, and cash flowing along the way. So here's the structure that we have for monthly emails. And before I go into that, we do monthly and quarterly. The monthly emails are slightly different from quarterly emails. So the monthly emails I'm about to describe, and then the quarterly emails I'll describe. It's just a little addition to it. So monthly email, it will have the occupancy and pre-leased occupancy. So we'll list out what's occupancy at and what's it pre-lease at. So the leases that are on tap to people who are on tap to live at the property. We'll also have the renovation update. For all of our deals, we do a renovation of the units, increase rents, and improve the property aesthetics from an exterior standpoint as well. And therefore, it is an update that says how many have been renovated in total since we've bought it. And sometimes we'll provide pictures of the renovated units, maybe a new monument sign out front, new landscaping. So it's renovations, interior and exterior. Then are the rents of the renovated units reaching the premium that we projected? That's really important. What type of premium are we getting? Are we flat at exactly what we thought we'd get? Are we a little bit under for maybe it's a seasonal thing? Because people are not moving in as much, and so we have to go a little bit under to make sure occupancy stays healthy. Are we a lot over, and why? And then the any other improvement projects that we've done. So if we built carports, for example, and we're charging X amount of dollars for those carports, how many we built, if we've painted, whatever. And then we'll have miscellaneous updates, like if there's Halloween and there's a Halloween party, or if this is a good one too. If there's an employer that announced that they're coming into the local area, which is happening a lot, fortunately for us in Dallas-Fort Worth right now. If there's any major announcements from a development standpoint, anything like that. We'll include a link to that article. And that will be the update. Now, every month doesn't have all of those things I just mentioned, but ideally it has most of those things every single month that we mentioned. For example, we might not have pictures of renovations because we sent those pictures when the renovation started, so that they'll need to see the same pictures of different units over and over again. And and clearly there's seasonal stuff, but that's the structure for the monthly email.